Okay, so today we're just gonna work on changing a turbo boost manual, it's normally gravity fed, and we're gonna put a turbo boost on this one, so I guess you can start. So this one's our Cardinal CMD. You can go ahead, Joe. Yeah. This is our Cardinal CMD 65. We're gonna take off the back housing first, this pad. You don't wanna rip it too hard, just kinda like loosen it up and pull it out. Then you're gonna take an Allen wrench. You're going to loosen up this top screw. And that's going to separate the backing, the back housing, from the actual blower or the fan. So then, turning it down, you'll see that kind of on the tube, if you look at those two silver metal pieces, we're going to loosen those bolts right there to separate the base from the blower housing. What size socket is that? 10. So we're using a 10. So Allen wrench, 10 millimeter socket. You can do it with a standard manual hand wrench. It's not impacted or anything. This could be done with a screwdriver as well. You're just loosening. Those are screws to the gas tank. So you're basically separating the whole machine from the frame. That way you have access to put the turbo boost on. That's essentially what we're doing. Now we loosen up the base, we loosen up the backing. We're gonna separate, we call this piece the flange. It's just like a black piece by the tank. That's connected to the chemical tank. So now you should be able to take the whole piece off so you can see it's loose. That means we're going to flip it over and we're going to start. We're going to remove this plastic housing thing. You can discard this, throw it out. And now we're going to put on the turbo boost, which is just essentially an attachment that you're using a fan and then putting a pumping water through. The advantage is you're going to be able to spray vertically, like up to 30 feet, so it's going to help a lot. The disadvantage is you definitely have to run chemical or water through it. Running a pump dry will break the seal, and then you'll have to gravity feed again and change the pump. So just make sure to always run these with chemical or water. They're cooled down by that. Can't run them dry. So you're removing a little nut on the end of that, and there's just a little locking washer that fell through, so you're pulling that out. Now we're going to put this little ceramic coupling on the end of the turbo boost that you were supplied. We're going to change the socket, the 16. And we're going to put this, this is just like a shaft that you're going to drill into that nut that you took off. So you're putting that metal shaft onto it, and that's going to hook up to this coupling. So once you put that coupling over, and you can use like Loctite on this if you put it on permanently on the coupling just to hold it down a little bit, but you're going to just put that little ceramic kind of coupling over that shaft, and then you're going to use the 3 screws given to fasten this whole piece on. And for the direction you want it, if you're looking at the housing, you want the 2 tubes to be in the up position and the 1 tube in the lower position. So it's installed. Now we're going to put it back. Make sure you get that accelerator on the right side of it, Joe. Throttle. Yeah. Just make sure that it's not hung up. So yeah, the throttle is going to want to be on the, I guess it depends what way you're looking, but on the other side of it. We're going to place it back through. We're going to tighten that gas tank next, and the base plate. And there's little nuts on the bottom of the base plate right now. just putting that black flange back on like we did before. Now we're just going to fasten that top spring with that screw, and you're going to probably want to use the Allen wrench for that one as well. Now you're just fastening the blower housing to the backing. Alright, now we'll just put the back padding on. Alright, and then this turbo boost is going to go connect to here. And the lower tube is going to connect to your throttle. So, like that. Eventually it's going like this. So that's how you do it, and now we'll go test it.